Hey, how's it going? So I'm doing a video on this Thunderbolt that I have here. It's a Lacie. I call it Leo Universe. So it's a Thunderbolt, as you can see back here. So it's using Thunderbolt 2, but it's already maxed out on the drive. So I have a larger drive that I want to put in here. This one here right now is 4 terabytes. So basically I'm going to be jumping to 8 terabytes. So I'm going to show you how you can do this. On some of the Lacie drives, you don't have that option. You actually have to break it apart, and the board itself is actually attached to the hard drive itself. So that basically means it's proprietary, and then you just broke the enclosure altogether. So to open this one, I just need a Phillips screwdriver and a butter knife. I don't really need to use a butter knife, but we're going to use it anyways. So let's go ahead and get started. Screws in the back attached to it, holding the actual enclosure on the inside. So there's the back plate. So it only gives 2 screws there and 1 screw up here. So welcome to my channel. My channel is F-What-I-Was-Genius on the YouTube channel. You try to push here and then push forward, and as you can see, it's going out, and there it is. So normally, what is a butter knife for, if you kind of wonder? So some people have gone ahead and put a butter knife here in the middle and tried to eject it out. But now it's easier as much just by doing it here. Now, I made this video because I do not see any YouTube videos out here that actually show on the Lacie product to do a replacement hard drive. I have not seen one. I mean, literally, I spent a good couple hours looking Lacie replacement upgrade hard drive. Not even ifixit even has it. And here's their products and so forth. It's not sponsored by them, but I left this here just in case that there's additional screws in here that I need to remove that won't be able to support on the Phillips, which is too thick and big. So anyways, I found information. I found a PDF, not even on Lacie's website, in how to replace it, but I found a PDF from an older version of Lacie product that how to do that and how to change that. So basically, there you go. There is the daughter card there that converts it from SATA over. So there we have a heat sensor as well. So we're going to need to be careful when we take that out. And we also want to go ahead and remove this temporarily. You can go ahead and put it back in the new drive. Grommets here, you're going to have to try to slide it over. And then you got to make sure you remove the little grommets. That's kind of what's holding in. So on the grommets, there is right there, there's a bigger hole there. What you can do is by using the butter knife, just move it over, and then it easily comes off with no problem. So you want to make sure before you remove the drive, there's going to be a little tiny screw down here that you need to remove, which will remove this and detach it from the SATA cable. So once the 2 screws are removed, one here, you can actually tilt this up, just a plate, and then right there you have the SATA connection and then the sensor. So what you can do, you can lift on each side, just loosen it up, and there you go. As you can see, it's opening up. So now you can move that board, and then if you can just lift this up, you can take the drive out. A Seagate hard drive running at 5400 RPMs, going to a Toshiba 8 terabyte Performance X36000 with 7200 RPMs and 128 megabyte buffer. The new drive, 8 terabyte. Once the ribbon cable is fully intact, just make sure you turn around the board to make sure the SATA connection is going to the hard drive. Fully inserted in, connecting the pieces here on the side. Sensor cable for the hard drive. Once it's already attached to the rivet that's right here on the side, that black rivet holds this card. And then you have the slots for the screw here and the screw there. It's kind of loose, so you can just lift it here and then realign it. There you go. So it's nice and tight. So now we're going to go ahead and put the bracket back on. You want to make sure the screws are getting in line. So there's the big one. You want to slide it over. Now you can go ahead and use the butter knife and just use the, there you go. And lift it up a little and slide it over. Once that's good, just make sure the screws are aligned to the grommet for the hard drive. So it should be like this. And if we turn the case around, the enclosure, it's like here. If you look at the case, you see there's like inner walls here. And then if you look here, there is no inner wall. It's all flush. This would be the front. And then this is the back. There we go. Now it's completely flush. You don't see it opening up anywhere. You have the back area. Here's the panel. You see how that goes flush in because it's more in depth. So we're just going to go ahead and use the ifixit tool that I have here with the Phillips. So it's fully screwed in. It's very flush to the ports. The ports are not unaligned anywhere, so there's no gap. So now we're all up and running with an 8 terabyte. Okay, so now we have power. You can see its activity light going on. So let's go to the computer and you can see the drive. And we can go ahead and open up disk utility. So I'm currently at a 2 terabytes internal. And there's the 8 terabyte right here. And it popped up. It's all completely free. It's only using 1.4 gigabytes Toshiba. So that's great. So we're going to go ahead and erase that. Image this. Time machine. No, thank you. There's a little tiny video here. So let's move that over here. And the video of my kid. And it works. All right, well, thanks for watching Apple Drivers Genius on YouTube channel.